Hey, my fellow alchemists, it's AJ. I'm back with a very special guest, my cousin Jasmine, owner of Cr8ive Minds. Hey. All right, so we're going to get straight to it because I got a lot of questions for her today. So how long have you been into art?
I've been into art since I was 5.
Okay.
So since I was a baby.
Yes. And I actually remember you used to draw like very well. And I used to be like, oh my God, this gene skipped me because I cannot draw at all.
I feel like we all can draw because our granny, granny draw. And it's just like, I feel like all my siblings can draw because when they was in art class, they would show me they stuff what they do in art class.
Yeah.
But they just didn't stick with it as long as I sticked with it.
Okay.
So I was like, oh, okay. I was trying to get as good as my Uncle Paul. So I was like, okay, let me get as good as him. Then I found another artist. I'm like, okay, let me get as good as that. Or let me try this. So I just kept going to try, to working towards being better or as good as the other artists that I admired. Or something.
Maybe I should start practicing because, my stick figures look deformed. It's all bad. So speaking of that, would you consider yourself an artist or a creator?
Both. They kind of, to me, they kind of mean the same thing, similarities. Because when I think of creator, the first thing that comes to mind is like creation itself.
Yeah.
So then I'm like, well, I'm a woman, so of course I'm a creator, Facts. So, all the mamas and Mother Nature and all of that.
Oh, that's dope.
So we all created from Mother Nature. So, of course, yes, I'm a creator. And artist is just, I guess, what people would title putting something on a sheet of paper. So, but it's all, I think, a part of the creative process. Creativity is in the word creator. So
that's dope. I like that. And speaking of, let me tell you guys everything that she could do and has done. Okay, she draws, she's been painting, she's done galleries, she has her own coloring book, she builds tiny houses, aren't you a carpenter? Like she's into carpentry. She's done tattoos. She rocking her clothes now. And if y'all saw her car, oh my goodness, it's decked out. It's dope. Like she has and this is the second truck she's done, and it's dope as fuck. Like so yes, she is an artist and a creator by all means. And speaking of that, your self-expression, finding your voice. How was that like?
Finding my voice. I think it's funny because when I just said that, finding my voice, I heard an accent because people usually pick up my accent or the way I talk or something like that first. So finding my voice, I feel like I always listen to it because it's a part of my gut and intuition. And, with me being a Cancer, we go with our stomachs, our guts, and I feel. So I have always followed my gut when doing things. I don't go to people and ask, what you think about this? I just be like, okay, this is what I want to do. And then I think about it and then I do it.
That's
so I don't really go for it. Is this okay to do? I'm like, it's what I want to do.
Yep.
I'm going to do it.
That's dope.
And that's it. So as far as my voice, I think me and my voice, it's a very strong connection. Just like with my imagination and creativity, that's all in the same type of thing.
Man, I feel like my imagination died a long time ago.
That ain't good. That ain't good, man.
Listen, I used to write poetry back in the day, and when I tell you, I had writer's block for like a year, and a year turned into like 10 years now, and it's like I can't write anymore. I'll start something and I'll burn the paper. Like I'll straight up be like, I don't like this, and I'll burn it.
But what makes you not like it?
I feel like it's just trash. Like I'm forcing it. Like
it's not just coming out naturally.
Yeah, because I'll sit down.
So
and
what
I'm like,
made it come out naturally before?
I was just like, I don't know. It was just like I get in the mood and I'm like, I'm gonna write this. Oh, I got something on my mind, and it just flowed to me naturally. And it's like I don't understand what happened. Like so now I'm trying to trying to get back into my creator element. So I decided to get into YouTube. Hey, y'all. And like trying to figure out a different sort of self-expression. Yeah. But like writing and music has always been like a thing for me. Yeah. And I want to get back to that, or at least poetry, because I can't sing, y'all. That's not what I do.
Yeah, poetry is good. I say, now, some of my friends will say I'm a writer or a poet. I am not. But I could put some stuff together, but I don't consider myself to be that. No. They be like, Jazz going to freestyle. She got it. I'll be looking like, Jazz ain't got nothing. But I feel like I don't know if it's like something that you did freely, just off the rim back then. It was something that made you want to get into that, or something that made you, comfortable to just express yourself like that without thinking about it. Because now you write it and you think about it and be like, this trash, and you throw it away. But before, you ain't know what was trash and what was good. Right. You was just doing it. Just doing it. And that's what I'm similar to with me with my creative process about the voice. I just go with what I feel. Okay. I don't say this is the wrong thing to say and this the right thing, this political. None of that matters. None of that matters. Because at the end of the day, you want to fulfill your own desires to what you want yourself to be, or what makes you happy. Facts. Your own personal goals to accomplish. So at the end of the day, I don't care. Like, people be like, well, that look like this and that. And I'll be like, well, that's what you see. Right. I know what I was thinking when I drew it. Right. And I know what it is to me. That's what it is to you. That's dope. That's dope.
Let's see. How to market yourself. So you've been in the art game and the creator game for a long time. How do you market yourself? Do you find word of mouth to be the best, or like the internet? Now that we're in the internet social media age, like which one works?
So for me, the best has always been word of mouth and networking and events. Because every summer I do like murals and community stuff, so people know me from seeing me out in the world, or seeing me work with their kids or something like that, or I'm at a school or community center. So a lot of my stuff come through direct contact with people. Stuff on the internet, it's here and there, because I don't really be on the internet like that. So, because I'm outside most of the time. Most of my stuff involves being out in nature, interacting with people, actually doing stuff. So I forget half the time to take a picture and put it online or what I'm doing. So I'll be like, well, it'll get on there. It'll get on there. I know what I did. At the end of the day, I did something. What the internet see is fugazi. Right. It's That's made true. Up. So That's it's true. Like, if I want to put it on there, I can. But most of the time, the main thing for me to do is to fulfill my desire to create and be out in the world. At the end of the day, the internet it's fake. So I don't really
listen. I'm trying to wean myself off my addiction to the internet, because social media will. I stopped following a lot of people like Shade Room and stuff like that, because Lord Jesus, and like news outlets, because it's depressing.
I don't even have no TV. I don't watch news. None of that, because it's not productive.
No, and all they do is fearmonger all day, and I ain't got time for that. So like, I'm trying to get myself out of the social media aspect, but I find myself just like every time I'm bored. I remember I used to be so productive in life, like before all this stuff popped off, and it's like. Now I'm standing in line for 2 seconds and I'm like, let me check this. I'm bored. Let me check this. Like, and it's like, I know I'm losing my mind off this stuff, but I have to fall back and I cannot stop it. So I'm like, oh, okay. I gotta.
You can't stop it. You just gotta put a time frame or something. You gotta schedule it. Just like you plan out what you're gonna do for your day. This is much time as I'm gonna spend on Instagram. This much time I'm gonna spend on Facebook. The rest of the day off the phone.
That's facts. Because also, Yomi's starting to see me on my phone a lot.
So she wanna.
Yes. And like last night, I just had to snatch the phone from her because she thought she was about to lay in bed and watch it. And she had school this morning. And I'm like, no ma'am. Like, give me that. And so she's crying, I want to watch videos until I go to No, I put on a sleepy time video or whatever, like some binaural beats or something like that for her to listen to. But it's literally nothing but like nature backgrounds. So you can watch that, but you're not about to be watching videos. No. And she think that's okay. And I'm like, nah, I want you to know like there's a life beyond the internet, because the real world is way better and way more fun and fulfilling than what you see on the internet. That's too much pressure and stuff. Yeah. So I'm trying to,
plus kids always want to do whatever the person around them doing, because they just like, they don't know if that's right or wrong. They just doing it because, that person who I'm with, I like that person doing it, I'm gonna do it.
Yep. So I'm gonna try and set a better example for her. Oh Lord Jesus. You get it. I do. Listen, see. And then surrounding yourself with other creative people, does it help your process?
Yes, definitely. That's how I came up with Cr8ive Minds. So Cr8ive Minds came from all of my siblings. We all creative friends that's creative. So I'm around multiple people that create. So it's Cr8ive Minds, not just me.
That's dope.
Because I work with other people, like my friend Andre. He got 2020 Boom Chains. He do all the woodwork for Cr8ive Minds.
That's dope.
And my friend Sadana, she got Graphics Geek. And she do some of the printing of my shirts when I don't feel like doing them. Or whatever. She'll do them, and she do graphics too. And then, like I said, my siblings and stuff, they used to draw and stuff like that. So when they was younger, when I was doing the mural camps, I would, bring them to meet some of the kids in the neighborhood I was working with, so they could do art and stuff too. So it's multiple people that add to Cr8ive Minds, because it's like a collaborative thing. I would prefer to work with people because it get done. Whatever project I got to do get done way faster. Yeah. If I got 3, 4 people, 15 people, it's done in a couple days. Like that Jeep, the Jeep I had, we painted that boy in like 2 days.
Oh, that's what's up. Okay.
We did those colors. I gave everybody a spray can, put them at a different point in the car. It was like spray. We sprayed, we taped everything. Then the next day, me and my friend Demetrius came and did all the detail work, the paint work, and it was done.
That's dope.
So
that's super dope.
It go by way quicker with creative people. When you got more people and they know this is what we trying to get done, and this is what we gonna get done today, and we all doing it, it's done way faster.
So now a question about that. Working with other people, do you find it hard to like tell them your vision? Because I know everybody has a different perception of what something should look like. Yeah. So if you have like a project that you're trying to get done, do you like blueprint it out there and show them, or like just have them?
If it's a collaborative thing, we all come up with the idea. Okay. And then I draw up a blueprint or put up something together in Photoshop or Illustrator, just so everybody could have like a mock-up of what the wall is gonna look like or the car. But if it's just something I already had in mind and had my own vision for, I draw it out so I can see, okay, this is what I want it to look like, and then I share it with the other people who gonna work with me on it, and we just everybody know what it's gonna look like. Yep. And that's what it's gonna look like. And we coming over where that come from. That wasn't in the picture. But all right. Now if it look like it goes, like it flow together, I ain't opposed to it. But if it's something like, this ain't
I put my face in the middle of this. Like,
no, this ain't that type of. I didn't ask for that. Paint over
it. Okay, because listen, I need to start getting with more creative people too. Yeah. Because I think that'll keep me like even back in the day when I used to like go to parties and stuff. Because when Black people get around each other, we start freestyling and ciphering and stuff like that. And I was able to hop in a freestyle or two because I'm like, okay, and I actually spit something decent, like
because it's flowing. You in an environment where it's another part of you, your imagination, your creativity is going. You don't have these other invasive thoughts. Yes, that's saying don't do this, do that. You just like going with your feeling, your gut feeling. Yes. And you just going with the flow of it, and whatever comes out, and ain't nobody judging, because it's a creative space.
Yes. That's why I rocks with Issa Rae. I don't really watch TV a lot, but I did watch Insecure.
Yeah.
And like her little freestyles be having me rolling. Like
I used to watch her when she did Awkward Black Girl.
Yeah.
That was my show. Awkward Black Girl. I was like, yep. Insecure. I watched Insecure and then I was like, it's a little too much for me. But I like Awkward. Yeah. I like Awkward Black Girl way more than I like Insecure. Insecure is like Housewives or something. I'm like, oh no. that ain't me at all. No. I can't relate to that. Wait a minute.
Yeah, I can't necessarily relate to none of the characters like wholeheartedly.
Yeah, like Awkward Black Girl, everybody in there, I kind of be like, okay, I can see, but that's what I'll be like, y'all doing too much.
Right. Messy all around.
Yeah, I ain't doing that one.
All right, so what's your favorite piece of art? And if you can't choose one, at least a few, or maybe from the city, it could be your own, it could be somebody else's, just whatever.
My favorite piece of art now, I ain't got none of my own personal like favorite because I just make so much stuff, so it's like I'll be in the moment like, oh yeah, I like this and like that. Then it's like, okay, the next thing to do. Else. Yeah, next thing to do. Like, it's like a new toy. Oh look, I got this. Oh, this is oh yeah. And then after a while it's like, so I would say favorite. I like my art and I like other people's art, but I really like collaborative stuff.
Nice.
So I would say anything that I collaborated with people or person on, like Phil Pot, he did the staffs. He made these sweet staffs. And my friend Andre, he working on a staff that Phil Pot gave me. And I had drew the stuff on. So anything that's collaborative, like with me and other people, I value a lot more because it's like multiple energies and effort that went into this one thing and it just took it to a whole nother level. So like my tiny house, I drew out the plans and the layout and everything, but that was a collaborative project. Like Steve Semi Renovations, he did like majority of the building of the tiny house. I brought the materials, did some stuff, help here and there, and brought some other friends and did the stuff. So it's like it came from my mind and my imagination, but when it's more people involved in it, you see what other people bring out as far as creativity with the other person, what's made. Yeah. Versus me being by myself. Like, I know I can make it and do it by myself, but I want to see what can I make with another person and then what it's going to look like combined.
Yes, that's dope. That's manifestation right there. Like, real life. Like, manifestation ain't just like, I'm sitting up here wishing for money and trying to get that. Manifestation is literally thinking of something and creating it and making it a thing, like a real thing. Yeah. So let's see. Healthy living. Okay, let's get on it. Listen. I get my sea moss gel from her. Okay.
Indigo Gym sea moss.
It's good, y'all.
Shout out to Indigo, my little sister.
Yes.
Little sister, aka grown sister.
That's how I usually go with the kids, for real. Yeah. Especially the little girls.
She the oldest.
Listen. So, how has that journey and how has vegan life? How long have you been a vegan now?
So I'm a vegetarian, okay? Because I haven't made it to that discipline for a vegan for a week, and I was like, I'm not home enough to make these meals.
Facts.
I'm not home enough to be prepping and reading all these ingredients. I'm out in the world. I need vegetables and fruit on demand. Okay. I can't be in the house making it yesterday for today. I ain't got the time. So
I feel that.
Vegan, I ain't made it there yet, but I'm going to get there. I'm going to get there one day. Maybe after I get the gardening thing straight and all of that, I'll be a vegan because I can just go outside and do that. But I've been a vegetarian for it's been about 10 years, I think. 10, it might be more than that, but I know I started when I was in college. I know I started when I was like 21.
Wow. So did you try like a couple times and then not so much?
I tried it once for 30 days and me and my friend did it when we was in school, and then the after the 30 days, we went to like Red Robin for lunch or something after school, and I got a burger and I got sick.
Damn.
And I was like, I think I'm gonna go back to being a vegetarian. Okay. And that's what it's been.
Dang.
So we did it for 30 days straight, just vegetables, fruit, no meat. I know some people be saying vegetarian, you can eat fish and chicken. I'm kind of like, that's not vegetarian. That's a half a pula pachala. So that's somewhere for it. So I ain't even about to play with that.
Right.
So I'm like, a vegetarian in his name. Vegetables.
Okay.
Vegetables. And fruit, or but not no fish and chicken. That's a lie. Stop lying to yourself and doing it. So we did that for 30 days. I ate a burger after that, got sick, and I said, oh, nope, I wasn't sick none of that time. Let me not do that. So I just kept going with it, and it's been 10 plus years. I'm sure it's been longer than 10, but that's off the top of my head.
Yeah, that's what's up. So now, recipes and stuff, like, where do you get recipe ideas and like resources to help you out?
Other cultures' food. Like, I eat a lot of Indian food, Mediterranean, Ethiopian, African, Caribbean, Asian, Thai, all that. Other cultures out of America mostly eat vegetables. They only have a little bit of meat, but most of their stuff is vegetables. And the spices in all the cultures, they may be called something different, the like name of the dish, but it's all similar stuff. The spices usually are the same, but the name of the dish would just be something else. So other cultures and stuff, they got mostly vegetarian options, more so than American food. Our food. And American food be told, I need some protein. And you can get protein from plants.
Facts. You can get more protein from plants than you can be.
People don't be wanting to read. People don't be want to experiment on themselves. They just want to do what their mama, their grandma, or uncle, or auntie said do, and it's just dumb.
Facts. People, man.
Dumb.
Listen, all around. That's facts. Like, because you about to give me on the whole thing. Like, listen, you don't question nothing. You don't just go with traditions and don't care. Like,
I go with how it made me feel. So after I ate that burger, I was like, oh no, that ain't it. You ain't been sick these past 30 days. You better go back to what you was doing.
For real.
And I went right back.
That's what's up.
And I ain't been sick.
That's
ever.
What's up.
I'm not going to get sick. You know why? Because I know what I'm putting in my body.
Okay. That's facts. That is facts. So now, I know that you're moving out of state very soon. You coming back for business purposes.
Yeah,
and to visit
and family. Family. Also, I'm going to come back like in the summertime and sell my watermelons and do my art still, the murals and stuff that I do here in the summer. Because when I'm here, in Detroit, every summer, I'm constantly busy because it's murals, it's outdoor activities, festivals, it's community center. Young people always looking for their summer job. So I always work. I'm always busy in the summertime. In the wintertime here, everything is like,
it's too cold, man.
Ain't nobody outside. The sun don't even want to come outside. Like, y'all only get to about 5 o'clock and I'm out there doing.
Okay.
So I don't want to be here doing none of that because it's trash.
And it feel like we got like 2 months of summer and that's it.
Like, oh, y'all was acting the fool last year. Guess what? You got 2 days.
Man.
2 days. Do what you can.
It'd be
figure
so
it
depressing.
Out. So I said, oh no, I need to go somewhere in the South because it's sunshine. And what we thrive off of, I thrive off of sunshine.
Same.
I'm a creative person. I need to be outside. I need to do stuff where it's warm, tropics, fruit, people like me.
Yes.
Not no cold. Not digging the car out of the snow. Not it's dark at 5 o'clock. It's dark when you wake up. It's just dark all the time. I'm not having it. The sun peek out and be like, who over there? Nobody. No. I change a different color. I'm this color in the wintertime. this color. And
Okay.
I ain't doing this. Don't work for me. I needed this. I need this color.
And be depressed. Like, seasonal depression is real. I be looking like, man, I wake up, it's dark. I go to sleep, it's dark. I just want to go to sleep. That's it. Like, I don't even want to be outside, and it's always cold. Yeah. But I've been scared about moving out, right? Because I'm like, Michigan is a safe state. We don't have tornadoes for real, no hurricanes, no earthquakes. We don't have that.
Please, we got all of that. You know how we got it? Because we got it with people with these raggedy roads, with people with this horrible food. You got to go all the way over there to find some good food. Trash. Only thing I got in Michigan is family. And family can move.
That's facts. Because I say, when I went to Cali got a little piece of my heart. Cali and Puerto Rico. Those are my two favorite places. Puerto Rico, the food.
I haven't been to Puerto Rico. I have to check it out.
God. Everything was so fresh. I was like, oh my God.
That's what I want, freshness.
Yes, and the tropical fruits and veggies and stuff. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, I like Jamaica. Jamaica was fresh. Ooh. The lady come to the room. My friend Mark, shout out to Mark and his family. They got a resort, Katama. If y'all ever in Jamaica, check them out. But they she used to come to the room every day and she'd bring me mangoes that she done picked off the tree on her way to come to work. God. And I was like, that's it right here. Okay. That's it. I go to the beach. I'm picking lychee off the tree, just eating lychee. Oh my
goodness.
That's how I want to live.
Yes.
It's fruit outside. It's water right there. I can swim in. The sun is right there. I'm getting my energy. That's living right there.
Yes.
Digging cars out the snow. It's work. That's work. Trying to find a safe street to drive on because you don't want your car to get the tires to get flat.
Axle popping off and stuff.
That's work. That's work. I don't want work. I want peace of mind, living, creativity. I want free flowing stuff. I don't want to be like, hold up, you can't go down that street. You know, Mal got too many potholes.
They do. Oh my God.
Your rim will be on the side and your car will be over somewhere. That's work. That's work.
Oh my God, that's facts. I need to start looking at somewhere else to move now. You done convinced me.
I visit. The only time Detroit is popping to me is in the summertime.
Yeah.
Everybody I see, I mean, people come from all over international and stuff from that, and they be like, Detroit has this energy in the summer.
Okay.
In the summer, it has it. In the winter, it's another energy. Like, oh, hell no. In the wintertime. In the summertime, it's great. In the winter, it's not.
That's why I'm happy they moved the auto show to the summertime, because it just makes more sense anyway. Like, cause
they did.
Yeah, they now you know they canceled it last year because of the pandemic and stuff. But I was tired of walking to Cobo or whatever, TCF Center or whatever, Cobo. Okay.
Y'all can't come in here and change the names of places. The people that's been here is gonna call it what it's been.
Facts.
Cobo.
So we done went to Cobo so many times, and it's been snowing and cold, and you freezing walking up in there because you know you gotta walk up in there.
Right.
Like, you can't just park and walk in. So I'm like, oh no, this is not it. But summertime, it's like, okay, I don't mind walking. I can go to a food truck. I can do all that stuff. Like, it's a vibe.
Right.
So I'm happy they moved it because,
they thought about it. They knew it was more work in the wintertime than in the summertime.
And then transporting all them cars and getting it. I ain't nobody trying to do that.
Trying to find parking down there. Please.
So now, your favorite artist spots in the city. Pre-pandemic, because you know.
Child, I don't even know, because artist spots in the city. Before, let me see where I used to go to Artist Village for poetry. I used to go to 90s for poetry, and even though I don't do poetry, but you know, artists is artists, so we everywhere.
Yep.
So, you know, a lot of the festivals that used to happen, the one that's on Grand River in last year, the Sidewalk Festival, the North End, Oakland Avenue Artist Coalition, they have a festival called The Healing. So most of my stuff is mostly festivals and events that I would be at, and like if I feel like going out on the weekend or Something I used to go to Artist Village in 90s.
Nice. All right. Yeah, I don't know where creatives hang out. I'd be like, Eastern Market? Are we in this area? Like, where we going?
Nah, Eastern Market gentrified.
Yeah,
I ain't even shop down there. Farmers that's still there, y'all sticking in there because I'm like, this ain't the same. Y'all might as well name this Peachtree because it ain't the Eastern Market I grew up seeing at all.
Gentrified like a mug.
Gentrified.
That's crazy. So now, starting your own garden, since we're talking about Eastern Market and whatnot, how has that been?
It's been fun, interesting. Shout out to Marsha, my friend Marsha, and she told us about the no dig method. So that's when you put cardboard on the ground, like instead of digging a hole to put your like plants or your raised bed or whatever you about to do, you just put cardboard to kill off the weeds and the grass from growing. Then you put your dirt or your soil on top of that and put your plants in that.
Oh, that saves so much work.
So much work. That's because Marsha and her mama, they master gardener. They know what they talking about.
Okay, shout out Marsha, because you just helped me out.
Marsha, she had landscape business and everything. She brought us this red wood, some type of tree to put in the front of the land over there, and it's got these red color leaves. Now I didn't know trees cost as much as trees cost.
Yeah.
She told me how much that tree cost, and I was like,
that's gonna be the only one.
You could have left that one too. Listen, y'all think y'all spending money on PlayStation 5? Go buy some trees.
The real ones.
Go to the real stuff. Get the real stuff, because the PlayStation ain't nothing but a box. Go get a tree. That's spending money. Okay. Do some landscaping work, because what y'all doing on these games, that ain't nothing.
Oh my God.
She told me how much that tree was. I was like, well, I'm glad I got friends like you. Because, man, if I went to the store, I would have been looking at the tree would have looked at me, and I would have been like, have a nice day.
Okay.
Glad I got friends.
Okay. Listen. But I definitely want to start a garden.
Yeah, you should start a garden.
Because one, I'm tired of paying for pesticides. Like, and then when I want to get organic stuff, it's so hard to find. Like, grapes with seeds, watermelons with seeds, natural stuff is like, and then they up it in price. So it's like,
that's because they don't want you to grow.
Clearly.
They want you to be a fake plant.
Like, and it's like, okay, I could just go and start growing my own stuff and then not spend the money. So I think I'm gonna start doing that, because and then that'll teach me to kind of be self-sufficient too. Yeah, and then
it's all about that self-sufficient. That was the purpose of the tiny house, the land, the garden, self-sufficiency. Because if all this just
okay,
if DTE be like, you know what? We ain't turning no more power on that. I'm like, well, you know what? I know how to work my house. My stuff is this, that, it ain't hooked up to y'all.
Listen.
Grid or whatever.
Our power went out for like an hour the other day. When I tell you, I was already packing me and Yomi stuff up. I called my mom like, you need to pick us up, because this ain't about to happen.
We coming over there.
Yes. Yeah. And I'm like, let me take this shower real quick, have my candles. Like, all right, did the hot water tank run on power? Right. Let me hurry up, take my shower before this hot water run out. Yep. It was a wrap.
But that's what that self-sufficiency thing. You got to think about that. You got to be prepared or, have, stay ready just in case something may, go left.
Listen,
or whatever,
because this country is going left every day.
Every day they going left, diagonal. They don't know what they want to do. So I don't know why y'all think they telling y'all the truth
at all
about anything. You better go in there and talk to Gigi. She'll get you together.
Okay.
Cause y'all over there watching the news, getting lied to.
This whole country is a lie. Based on lies. Taking out critical race theories because they want to lie. Like,
they don't know nothing. They don't even want you to know who their mom and daddy is, because they done lied to them.
Okay, that's facts. Let's see. Advice for new artists.
Advice for new artists. Follow your heart. Whatever you want to do, follow through with it. Regardless of what people say. Regardless of what your mama and your auntie or anybody say. Do it because you want to do it. Because at the end of the day, you got to live with your heart. And if you damage yourself, you damage goods out here, baby.
Hey, that's facts. Preach. Like, that ain't a word. That's a sermon right there. Oh my God. I'm starting to live in my element now and like find myself. I'm mad it took me to reach in my 30s to finally get here. At least you got
it, because there's people that's 50, 60 that's out here acting the fool.
That's true. Ooh,
acting
Lord.
The fool.
Okay.
Like they ain't had no mama to tell them to sit it on down.
For real. But like, I'm like, okay, now I'm starting to just do stuff. If I find it fun, if I find pleasure out of it, I'm going to do it. Because for what? Like, I've been sitting up here worried about, oh, how is this going to affect this person? And yada, yada. But I'm the only one who lives for me. Like, I'm the only one who feels this stuff.
Exactly.
So I'm suppressing, like, my happiness for what? Like, I ain't got time.
So. Ain't got the time. You got to do what's right for you.
Yes. And now, whether it be unconventional, conventional, whatever y'all consider norms, societal, all that stuff, to hell with all that. I'm doing me. And that's it.
Like, that's a society over there.
Okay.
This Jasmine society over there. Okay. Y'all society, whatever that is over there.
Facts.
Don't come over here with that mess. Because we gonna look at you, we gonna point you to the...
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Going over there with that now.
Okay. Hit you with the granny. And then where can people find and follow your work?
You can find me at Cr8iveminds.com. That's Cr8iveminds.com. Instagram, you can find me at Cr8ive Minds. That's creative_minds. And Facebook, Cr8ive Minds.
And all the links will be below.
And YouTube, same thing, Cr8ive Minds.
Yes. And again, don't be looking for her to post every day now.
Nah, we out here in the world.
Doing work, for real.
We in the streets.
Okay?
Yeah.
We outside.
We ain't on them keyboards on the computer all day.
Not with the Twitter fingers out
here.
My
ass hurt.
And that's a wrap. That's all. Anything else you got to say to the people?
No, thank you.
Thank you for coming on the show. This was dope. I enjoyed myself. Hey. All right. See y'all later.
Peace.
Thanks for watching Interviews of Alchemy with Jasmin Harris, owner of Cr8ive Minds. Make sure you guys follow her on all her socials. The links will be below. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and all that jazz. And stay tuned for a good deal on some good, healthy food. I know I talk about great health and personal development and self-care a lot. And some of the subscription services that I use definitely cater to that. And one of those subscription services is Cr8ive Market. I really love Cr8ive Market. It's a monthly per se. You can actually change the frequency of it, but it's a subscription and you have no obligation to remain, a part of the subscription. There's no cancellation fee or none of those little hidden fees or runarounds that you get with a lot of subscription services. So it's a service that will provide you with organic, healthy, gluten-free specialty diet type snacks and foods and beverages. Love them. But yes, they'll provide all of that stuff for you and it will come straight to your doorstep. I find it convenient. I find it healthy. I find it better than me going to the grocery store because I can actually go online and pick things and curate my box the way I want it to. And that way I don't have to be tempted by like Doritos and things of that nature because I know I should not be eating it and my stomach doesn't like it. So I would suggest you guys give Cr8ive Market a try. And I have a link down below for you to give it a try and use my code. And yeah, you can get a little special off of that. So check it out. I do get a small commission off of it, but that is at no extra cost to you, by the way. So check out Cr8ive Market and see you guys later. Ciao.